and had gotten my woman-owned business certification and had gotten really confident in the recipe development and was really happy with where I had landed. And I got a 24 store supplier diversity deal from Costco at that point, and I thought I had it all figured out. And so, I took out a high interest loan, manufactured pallets and pallets of stuff for Costco. And on March 8th, my buyer called. I was with my mom at Charleston Food and Wine, actually, and said, I don't know if you remember the great toilet paper shortage of
Oh,
2020,
yeah.
but she said, she said, there's a toilet paper shortage and we're canceling your order and reallocating your space. And at first I thought she was kidding, but I very quickly figured out she was not kidding. So yeah, I went from thinking I had it all figured out to laying off my entire team, cruising bankruptcy websites. All my clients were closing all around the country. My daughter's school was canceled. She was one and like climbing on my back. It was terrible. But I very quickly figured out that we didn't have a recipe blog. So I created a recipe blog and put a bunch of recipes on the website and linked the ingredients in the recipe back to the website so people could purchase, and very quickly discovered that desperate parents would pay anything for a good cocktail. Like they did not care.
Yeah.
So
It was
yeah,
the
it
right
was great.
time to
It
be
was. And we
online
just
and yeah.
we had a website, but we weren't really all that focused on it. So 70% of our business, roughly 65 to 70% on any given year before COVID, was wholesale and distribution. And then
Mhm.
that remainder, like 30, 35%, was the website. We went to 2% direct to consumer and our sales went up 882%. If you do the math on that, like we crushed it. Like we sold all of Costco's inventory in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So
that's impressive. So that
yeah,
that advertising position that you had helped you kinda refocus on the time where we were at. We were all home trying to reach out to the world because we were in such a weird place, and it all just
yeah.
kinda came together, and you had the right photography, obviously, for the recipes, and, you know,
Sort of.
what
So
kinda
like,
keys did
yeah.
you learn from that?
Well, so things were just weird and it was like getting hard to like buy milk at the grocery store. And so we have a beach house in our family. And so, like I said, my daughter was one, she was going stir crazy. Everything was closed. So we're like, okay, we're going to like regroup. And I was making this blog and figuring stuff out, but I would get up at 5 a.m. We were at the beach and I would stage random pieces of furniture and like make all the photos. So like from that period of time, even still, if you go back and look at a lot of the news articles that came out or like even things from that time period that are still on the blog today, those pictures all face a beach, but all of that stuff was staged by me. And it's like random furniture I'd drag outside from like my parents' bedroom or whatever to like be able to take the pictures and make it look different. But a lot of that was just me. And it was like, this is what I have and this is where we are, and trying to put it all together and figure it out. But yeah, we grew really, really quickly. And after a very rough March, we had a insane April, which still like not anymore because we've gotten so much bigger. But for years, my biggest month was April of 2020. Like we never could beat that benchmark because we really did so much business that April, selling all of Costco's inventory and just like getting through everything.
Produced by Fedora J Productions.